The Second Great Crusade has begun. Bloodletting against Grimgor's Black Orcs and Ilk paves the way for our path. Donna Don Domingo challenges the massive Black Orc to a duel, performing well in the heat of battle, bringing honor to his home and his people. His distraction allowed the Knights of Origo to run roughshod over the Orcs, breaking their will to fight. Lord Philippe leads the northern expedition, landing by and taking Stone Mine Tower, an old dwarven outpost. Grimgor returns with his horde, breaking like waves against a mighty wall of Bretonnian spears. The skilled archers of Bretonnia taking hundreds with their volleys, and the Knights of Bretonnia trampling goblins underneath their hooves. In a second attack, this time led by Azhag, the foul orc sorcerer, over 4,000 orcs and goblins charged the valiant line of the knights. They fell many brave men that day, but faith and honor held strong. When we last left Lord Philippe, he was dueling an orc war boss. We shall see how that turns out as the Second Great Crusade continues. He is winning. He will not let that orc take the day. And he's won the duel. Now they begin to break. They lose their will now. The orcs are beginning to flee. The charges from behind, losing their leader, that was all it took to finally break them. Many died, but we held strong. Today, the Knights of Bretonnia win again. The battle is over. We will chase all of those who remain. As you can see, they're caught between those who remained of my infantry and many of my knights. Very few of my knights died in that battle. Let me know what you think of this battle and what has been happening in our campaign. I would love to know. But here, they all flee. We don't give up now. The damsel charges out. She's fighting too. Lord Philippe charges out with all of his infantry. You can see all of the bodies that remain behind. Thousands died here today, but we did it. Victory is ours. Let's cut down the remnants of these orcs as they all flee. The day is saved. For now, Stone Mine Tower is being left alone. We need to give a break over to Lord Philippe's army. He fought 2 major battles, and I'll let you in on a little secret here. Part of the goal for Lord Philippe was to draw attention away from our southern invasion. He took to the job quite well. If you can imagine a meeting of all great military minds in our Knights of Origo, they came together with a plan. If you look at it now, we're able to seep in deeper to the lands of the southern Badlands, where I'll be able to conquer a lot of locations, but not only that, the orcs won't be able to reclaim it. Lord Louis, let's bring you closer now. Sir John is currently healing up. He'll be ready to move back in just a little while. Our dear friend, Lord Philippe, I do not want his men to suffer. We never know what orcs might bring back out. If we have to retake Stone Mine Tower, that is completely okay. No matter what, they're driven to fight me way up north, where again, I'll be able to conquer everything down here. Our plan is working out. Now, let's get ready for a new turn. Stone Mine Tower may be lost for a turn or two, but that is okay. Grimgor doesn't have a lot of power left. And again, we shall be back. That wasn't my goal to retain control of that location. I can come and go as I please. We have a much greater goal at hand. One that will involve taking over everything we can, but not up north, not for now. The dwarves want those lands. I want to come down here closer to the Tomb Kings. In the future, I would like to destroy them all. That is really my primary goal, my prerogative. The goal of our Second Crusade. We had one already, taking out the followers of Ekron. Now we've got to destroy Grimgor and his horde. Hostile hero activity. Assassinate failure. Rand Cracktooth is really talented and at a very high level. I've got to be mindful of that. But my own paladins will continue to bother our enemies right now. Or they'll try. Okay, Lord Louis. Let's go take Dragonhorn Mines right now. It won't be easy. We can wait a minute or two. I'll have to fight the battle out traditionally, or we'll lose way too many. I don't want to do that. Stone Mine Tower, let's repair you. And while I do that, Sir John, You can move back now. Yeah, sure, you can move back now. I think that'll work out just fine. We'll have you go take, let's have a look. Agrul Migdal could work. It's a little bit further out, but I do trust our other members of our crusade to perform well. I have a feeling they will. Now, about that money making that I'm currently doing, I would like to make more. You know what? We can upgrade that. 3,200 gold left. What more can I build? Zevrak. You could use a water wheel, or a windmill for now, but later a water wheel. That should do it. I believe we're now ready to move on. Yeah, a new trait gained. Good job, Lord Philippe. You could use that for sure. Don't let them rest. An idle body is one ripe for corruption. Agreed. Oh, Rand, you're having a bad time of it trying to stop me. Warzag is around. We haven't fought him yet. Level 20? Wow. Now that will be a challenge. Okay, Paladins, it's really time for you to level up. That's unfortunate, but I'm sure you'll be back in time. He might be meant for combat duty. We'll probably move him into another army very soon. At level 11 for Lord Philippe, what shall we give him? He's about leading his peasants into battle. Guided by the lady, take that. Many Bretonnian veterans speak of a soothing presence felt on occasion in the heat of battle, helping them to find their mark and keep their cool. That they do. Build up your garrison a bit more, thank you. Western Badlands, I'm not going to upgrade you, not right now. Talea, I'm only here to make more money, then I can worry about other buildings. Okay. I suppose I can worry about other buildings now. Before we make a choice, let's come over here. Right over to Agrul Migdal. But we can spend one turn healing up.
To victory!
Lord Louis, you're about to be ready, but you're not quite ready. I'll give you one more turn. I'm not trying to take my time, but I want to make sure that we can spend our time doing a siege battle properly. You did it, good job. Now you're level 8, Darmandapir. Good job killing a few orcs again. We'll put 2 points over here into devastating charge. Now whenever you charge in, you'll deal a lot of damage. Now what should I upgrade? Jungles? I could tax you, right? Not quite there. We're about to be there, but we're not quite there. I could pay a bunch of undead for that town, or I can wait. I would rather wait. Himri, you own Gorgazan. As much as I wanted, I'm not going to give gold to the undead. It won't happen, not for me. Okay, let's upgrade a building or two. Right over here, we can get our Royal Menagerie, which means I'll be able to recruit many more units. And if I wanted to, I could use global recruitment to get Royal Pegasus Knights and Royal Hippogriff Knights too. I would love to use them in combat. They'll be quite handy to have. While we were gearing up to finally attack Dragonhorn Mines, another orc leader has come by. With him, he brings many black orcs and a giant too. Let's go to the battlefield and settle things like real Bretonnian men. Already the battle begins. We have a reinforcing orc army on the way. Right now, it is time to charge in to destroy them. Whenever you're fighting two armies, you want to smash one quickly. If they remain, you will be hit on two sides. I may still be hit on two sides, but one force will be greatly weakened. The mounted yeomen are charging in as we speak, ready to circumvent my foes and destroy them. Sir Louis of Brent, you have come at a very auspicious time, a time of great crusading and heroes. And so far, he's doing quite well in his war. The orcs are many, but our valor is great. Trolls are still alive. For a more overview look, let's have a little eagle's eye. On that right flank, I'm being hit hard. Later, I'll have to address our new issue, the black orcs and a great orc shaman, in addition to a giant. The giant isn't too difficult. You can use concentrated volleys to bring them down. They're a nice, big, plushy target. Now back to my fight. You can see where we're able to hold on. Over here, the boar boys are quite durable. Boar boys take a while to kill. They're easily able to move out. The goblins are holding on. I don't need to do a strategic overview. I can, and who knows, we may do it later, but there's only so much to this battle. We're already running orcs off the map. Thankfully, because we're fighting so close to that portion of the map, they just leave. They say, hey, you know what? We'll try again later. Or we won't. The mounted yeomen are actually pretty good. My foot squires are moving in to come help them out, take out a few of these units, or to actually go after these orc units over here instead. The Holy Wardens of Mustantal are helping out too. These orcs are being driven through by more Knights of the Realm. I've got many Knights of the Realm, and we're already breaking them. So that battle is now won. But now, we have our other formation of halberds, bowmen, and a trebuchet getting ready to fight some black orcs. My goal is to try to quickly form up a new formation so that we can respond to them. That can take time, especially because there are a few stubborn orcs remaining. These orcs take time to destroy. That was one man who just went flying in the air, poor guy. Someone got him. The volleys are already beginning. The goal is to hit down a few of these unarmored units, and of course their shaman. That shaman is still alive somehow. There's a giant close by too, staggering in. The giant will have to be rectified. You can see now what's happening over here. Many enemies are being hit. Our mounted units are running all over the map right now, trying to quickly end this fight. Here comes a charge by black orcs. My holy wardens are moving in to fill in a gap. The black orcs are moving in too. Black orcs are no joke, but we have the pointy end on our side. Hopefully that will be sufficient. Whether or not it will be, I don't rightly know. It's time to let my archers operate again. That orc shaman has got to go, as do their many savage orc boys. You can see now what our goal is. If someone is relatively unarmored, they have got to be hit by piercing arrows. You see more and more of these units being put down. The foot squires are doing their best right now. But again, the major goal is to destroy that leader of theirs. It's come at great cost. A few of our own have been killed. But we're not giving up. Not until that orc is dead. If you take out their leadership, they fall. And we did it. The orc is dead. Ding dong. Now the orcs should break. Without leadership, they're done for. And they are leaving. So now volleys are finishing them off. Units are riding out to go chase them down. One thing I try to do whenever I have many mounted units is to ride down everything I can before the battle is over. You can see now that my infantry, my brave Bretonnians, are charging forward to finish off those who remain. Not even the black orcs are getting away today. We're fighting the elite of the greenskins. Whenever you're fighting orcs like that, you want to break them down quickly before they can unite. When they unite, you're in trouble. You've seen how many men of mine have died, but here, we were able to really mitigate the damage. And their leader was quite fragile too. He fell apart under sustained volleys. Now, Dragonhorn Mines, you are mine. Rand Cracktooth is having a really bad time trying to bother me. I would like to imagine he keeps falling over, tripping over a stick, falling down a hole, making too much noise or whatever. But either way, he's tried 3 times now, and he's failed each time trying to come after one of my agents. Which, to be fair, one of my paladins had a very hard time too. I would like to imagine he's so brave that he would walk up to a orc fort going, "Hey, challenge me." Brock Var is holding. Ah, very good. Now back to my turn again. Even Astalia's over here. They've got 2 armies to help out. Not bad. Goodbye, Durkit.
To victory!
Lord Louis? We shall take it now. Not bad. We'll occupy it. Improved smelters. Now we're making even more money than before. Which means I'll be able to recruit a new leader very soon. I'm sure that from Bretonnia, we'll be getting more help. Let's put a point over into Inspiring Presence. We really do need more leadership in our army. Dragonhorn Mines. Over here, I'll build a pox shelter. That way we can get more replenishment. Lord Louis will wait there for a minute. John? I would have you go to Agro-Migdal, but it's been taken. Well,
Lord and
We can go
hero.
over to Ekron. Sure, we'll do that.
Taking my leave.
Here we go. We can't replenish out here. No good, man. No good.
Paladin of Bretonnian.
Okay, Darman appear.
I will weaken the
You
garrison.
did it again. You're nearly level 9. And you hate greenskins too. Not bad at all. Let's keep on looking around. I can build up a few buildings, but I want to make sure I'm getting every financial building I can. There we are. There's a farm. I can upgrade my pox shelter into a sanctuary for more replenishment. And we can build a tavern. Our public order is rather minimal here. Maybe in time it'll get better, but for now it's looking pretty poor. Stone Mine Tower, I have a lot of money. I'll do it now only because I have a lot of money. If I didn't, then I wouldn't try to upgrade you. What could I pick up for research again? Let's see here. Steel furnaces would give me more money from industry and plus 8 armor for all knight units too. Not bad at all. Blazing kilns will give me more money from industry again, but also from pottery, dye, and salt industry. We'll take that. It'll only take me 5 turns total for that to be completed. Would anyone like to engage in trade today? Krak Azul, you would. Okay, we can do that. They do like me a lot. Are you wealthy? Well, you might pay me a coin or two, right? Let's find out. Okay, they won't do that. How about I change my mind? We trade again. We have a non-aggression pact, and you give me maybe 1,500 gold. Come on, you have money. Yeah, there we go.
I agree.
Not bad. Would anyone else like to trade? No, not you. Put your hand down, Tomb Kings. We'll never trade. More money coming in. I'm now making 4,504 gold per turn from trading. And we can get ready to end our turn. Well, hold on. Lord Philippe, are you ready? No, not quite. If I move you out, will you still be able to fully replenish your army? No. Then you get to wait. Hopefully the orcs are on the run for now, but I highly doubt that. Renee's now back. Let's try to find a job for her to do. We've got to level her up still. And she provides valuable intel too. Dot Karaz will be your target. Wurzag has gone up a level. Not a good thing for me. Over here we have another, orc shaman? Or an orc war boss. Oh no, you're a shaman. What about you?
Something wrong with your eggs?
Oh no. Skarsnik is here too. Any goblins he commands will be quite powerful.
Lord of Bretonnian.
Either way, John, let's go find a guild.
I will indulge you.
You'll take out one army for me,
Leaving.
right?
For the lion.
Yeah, there we go. It's a really tiny army.
Moving out.
Now that you're gone, oh, here's a new blade. I wonder, who should I give it to? Not you, you're level 21 though. We'll put a point into, let's have a look. Deadly Blade. Now you'll have a higher chance of hitting in battle. Damsel Sophia. We'll put a point over into, let's have a look. Lady's Mantle. Aura of a Lady. They have been using magic a lot.
Yes.
Now, Lord Louis, if you go fight... Oh, it won't be an easy battle, will it? No.
Guardian of Bretonnian.
It won't be an easy battle at all. Let's bring you back over to Myrmidons right now. You won't be able to easily replenish here. Run to Mingol, we can upgrade you. Galbaraz, you could use better walls. Sure. John, we'll try to get you to go after Ekron. You've got the manpower for it. Yeah, come right over here.
Chivalrous.
Darman, keep on killing. Oh, okay, you'll be back. He's been wounded, but he'll be back. Lord Philippe, you're finally ready. Are you ready to take on Wurzag? I have no idea, but time for you to get a move on. You'll hold that one location. Lord Louis, at level 8, what am I going to give you? Well, I would like your militia to have even more leadership. Take that. Yeah, without having that, they break rather easily. They look good because they have a great leader in Sir John. Okay, Sir John. You've got your mount. Do you need... No, you don't need another follower or banner. I've got to give that blade to maybe Lord Philippe. You know what? Not a bad blade to have. You get magical attacks, but also you get to debuff your foes. And what about you? But if I think about it, I could let her do it instead. Yeah, let her do it instead. A Helm of Discord to further debuff my foes. She'll continue to debuff our enemies in battle. For an enchanted item, I'll give you that Crown of Command. For a follower, you can have a Pit Fighter. Now, Lord Philippe. You get to take a magical blade, the Sword of Anti-Heroes. Not bad. Now he's ready for combat again. Okay, I'm going to build up my rally field into a barracks, a tier 3 building. Now I believe we can end our turn again. We're finally ready for that. And very soon we're going to have another battle, a pretty brutal one at Ekron or Stone Mine Tower again. Wise Humpa Gitrincha. I don't want him anywhere near me. He's been trying to take my technology. I would like to imagine he took one of my pitchforks. Yeah, it's for farming, you bum. Okay, Sir John, time for you to go to Ekron. We need money. I'm kidding, we don't need money. But I do need you to kill. John, I want you to deal more damage in combat. Done? I want you to resist magic. Okay, we need some siege towers. You've got 2 turns to build them. Hopefully before Warzag or another army comes down. And what about you, Lord Philippe? Lord Philippe is ready to defend Stone Mine Tower. We probably need a new name for Stone Mine Tower. Hold on now. Estalia, did you win your battle? If you won your battle and you beat Warzag, that is really incredible. I believe they did.
The Empire.
Hey man, good for you.
I am gifted.
Okay, Renee, come on down to Bitterstone Mine. I feel like we're winning our crusade. We do have a great alliance going on too. Now, what can I upgrade today? Talea, you're fine. Ah, here we go. A water wheel. I do enjoy my water wheels. Here, build up your tall walls over here. Talea, you can build a Grail Chapel. We've got to dedicate that to the lady. And Renee, we'll put a point into Specialist. Yeah. Not a bad choice, I believe. Now, Lord Louis, you took damage, which means you'll be going back home for a little while. Enjoy. Well, not back home, but to a home. Okay, let's have a look. The orcs do have a few locations left. I might buy that other town from Estalia. I haven't really decided yet. I might do that. I could keep all the new lands over here. But my goal is to finish off every greenskin I can. Then after that, we'll begin to form up and attack down here. We'll begin to conquer Himri, or we'll go around through the pirate coast, come back to the coast of Araby, then invade through another Tomb King kingdom. It really depends on who they're allied to, but that is my general plan. Okay, now we can end our turn again. What are you doing now, Greenskins? I have no idea. Alright, losing a war. Ekron, we'll worry about that location in a minute. Lord Philippe, you can wait there, or we can move on. Yeah, we could move on, couldn't we? You're coming on down, Lord Philippe. Come on over here. And why don't you, Renee, go after another greenskin settlement?
Raise it to the ground.
Good. Now you're level 3. It took a bit of time, but you're getting there. What more do I want? Lord Louis, you'll be ready in 2 more turns to finally go fight again. What about your vow? Ah, you could use a knight or 2, couldn't you? Very true. I'm going to bring you a bit further then. Or we could recruit globally. I don't really want to, but we might as well. I've got the money.
Strength and wisdom are yours.
Okay, Mounted Yeoman. You did a good job, but you really need to move on now.
My reputation precedes me.
Now, what am I going to take up? Ah, here we go. Knights of the Realm host. He'll be here for 4 turns total, but he'll be back eventually. And 2 groups of questing knights total. Done. We're meant to be a anti-infantry type of formation, type of outfit. Alright, now, John, you've got 1 more turn to go. I want my siege towers in that battle, or we're going to lose a lot of men. I don't want that today, or tomorrow. Thograt, what a great name, what a poetic name. Thograt would like to fight at Ekron. Let's have a fight at Ekron. Orcs are moving in again. We have many mounted units. Our goal is to give them an opportunity to move through, but if we need to close a gap quickly, we have our infantry close by. Sir John is on a hippogriff. We're going to use him for the first time as he's flying through the air. His goal will be to take on whatever artillery they have. He's a brave man. Don Domingo will maintain the line back here. One day I'll give him a Pegasus, probably after this battle or a few battles. Artillery continues to pepper the orcs as they begin to advance. We have a colored variety of squigs advancing too. More orcs are on the way. They have 2 groups of artillery, which I did not notice until much later. Sir John goes out to engage them, as do my Pegasus Knights. They're on their way now to destroy them. Artillery crashes through my ranks. Not a common sight. Usually we get rid of enemy artillery quickly, but they managed to get some, well, kills. Unfortunately, some kills. I didn't want to say it, but it is true. Sir John advances on the left flank. The Pegasus Knights are also advancing, charging in, ready to destroy this group of goblins. They have been crushed already. Now we can go check on Sir John, who fights alone. Well, not alone, he's got his hippogriff. A hippogriff who needs a valiant name. I wonder what we shall call it. Here's the issue. Trying to get back up in the air can be quite difficult when you're surrounded by greenskins, who won't let you leave. Sir John is mighty though. Let us have faith in him like we have faith in the lady, but a little bit less because that would be sacrilegious. My archers are beginning to hit these mounted units already. My artillery as well. A bunch of spiders. We can go spider hunting. Don Domingo hates spiders. So it's time to kill them. The trolls are moving in now. They're doing their best. Low leadership though, they're not armored. I feel like chaos might be our one valid threat that could really defeat me. But we're gonna see. Because they have armored units, but they're even more armored. They have trolls, but they're even more armored too. They have knights, and their knights are comparable to mine in terms of just sheer strength. But we'll see. We'll see how we play it out. As you can see over here though, Sir John is winning. I had no idea he was so powerful. I keep trying to get him into the sky again so that he's able to charge and deal even more damage, but they continue to follow him. They beleaguer him at every front. That hippogriff is mighty. Eventually though, I say forget about it, and we let Sir John just kill everyone. Let them do what they want. They're gonna lose a lot. And while they're doing that, more of the horde advances. Some of them stay behind. The artillery and archers continue to score kills. Our archers are quite handy. There's an awakening of the wood to break up their formation and to weaken them slightly as archers continue to pepper them. The squigs are moving. They're quite a busy bunch. You can see orcs already falling down. Some of them even begin to break before they clash on their front lines. A spell used through our ranks, killing a few of our number. You can see my knights now moving out in the background. When Don Domingo fights, he jumps right in. Night goblins are awful. So we can see the fight right now. I lost a lot of units due to their artillery on the front lines, but we're holding. Awakening of the wood breaks right through many of them. My Pegasus Knights are now moving in to go after more archers. My goal is to bring in even more knights to attack even more archers than before. If we can destroy their archers, they have no ranged element. They're all questing together now. I'm sure the Grill Knights are like, no, we're not questing. We did that part. Don't make us do it again. Sir John fights on the right flank. A very terrifying power. On the front lines again. Didn't mean to whip around like that. We've got a few archers left. Mounted archers left. My owner's still fighting. We have another Awakening of the Wood crashing right through the middle of their formation. Breaking up many of their units now. These greenskins are being nailed into the ground, though my unit's taking a lot of damage for sure. A few even try to break through. It looks like one does. One breaks free. Is he running? He's not running. He's wavering, but he's not running quite yet. My Knights of Origo are in reserve. You never know when you need your most elite units to come in. In a battle like this, though, we need spears. Lots and lots of spears. And while that's going on, we have even more friends back here who are fighting. Sir John is chasing off a few other enemies. My knights are making quick work of anyone who's moving close by. It won't be much longer now. But here we go. An Awakening of the Wood. The battle is over. The orcs flee now. Now we get to kill. There's many of them who are caught here. They're caught between my knights and my infantry. You can imagine what will happen to them. And so few remain as it is. The men of Bretonnia shout. They know victory is clear. Fare thee well, orcs. Fare thee well. It's signs of victory. Okay, let's kill them. Ekron will now belong to me. That was actually a much more damaging battle than I had anticipated. I really underestimated my enemies in that fight. Usually whenever I take more losses, it's when I underestimate, but that's okay though. We managed to win. Sir John is a lot more powerful than I thought on his hippogriff. That really changed up everything. I was trying to get him into the air, but they wouldn't let him get back up. Wolf Riders are quick, or whatever they had going after him. No. I want no alliance, and you're a rank 4 faction? Dear God, the Tomb Kings have got to have many armies. When we go back to fight them, it's going to be bad. We're going to have so much to fight. It's okay, though. I believe we can do it. We can try to do it. Federation under Morslieb's glare. Sure, I would like to gain more leadership in battle. Let's see. Syrian's lockets. When worn directly above the heart, this locket gives the damsel Syrian's suitors with the protection of the lady. Wow. We can use that. Okay, Caesar. Time for you to do more work, and we have new technology completed too. Blazing kilns. Building on breakthroughs in forge design, kilns that can be, or that can reach higher temperatures, produce better earthenware. Not bad, not bad. Orc Spain, that you are.
Paladin of Bretonnia. Destroy the faithless.
50%. Now you're level 4. You're getting there. Finally. It'll be a lot cheaper to use you too. No matter what, I'd like to save up my money. Or to make more money. Okay, let's just build up whatever we have. Might as well do that now. There we go. It'll unlock more foot squires for the future if I want to build another army, and I do. At level 27, let's give what to you today? I want you to have stand your ground, which means I need only one more, guided by the lady. Well, actually, let's give you guided by the lady now. Got really good bowmen. Might as well help them out.
Strike them down.
Estalia, thank you for your help. I appreciate you. We can take what's here. I can occupy too. If I had no honor, I could sack whatever I want. One day we'll have to play a dishonorable knight playthrough. I know, shameful. A new recruitment zone, you say? We could do that. I could do that. I like that idea. But I need more money so I can actually invest in it. It's not cheap to build anything up here, so let's get rid of that building for now. Get back to Ekron. Upgraded walls. Yeah, take that. I'm going to want some, or a tap room. Let's take that tap room. Let's go take, let's see, what else do I want over here? A pox shelter for more replenishment. The other idea is that I take a night watch, control 50% penalty due to presence or lack of corruption. 16 turns total. That's a long time, man. I'm not waiting that long for anything. Alright, build a pox shelter. That'll work out.
Do you know who I am?
Sir John is now level 28. We could put a point into chivalric code, so it didn't really matter too much, did it? And at level 18 for Sophia, let's put a point into Lady's Mantle. Then for Don Domigio, we shall put a point into his Pegasus, and he shall help our dear Sir John. He'll be flying into combat now.
Protector of the
Lord
realm.
Philippe, let's bring you down to Bitterstone Mine. It's time to take it. You don't have a high chance to wound that agent. The orcs have many powerful agents. Good, you stole some technology. I don't know what you stole from them. How to make dung. A lot of dung? Maybe. How to weaponize dung. That might be it. There we go. Province secured. The Western Badlands now belong to me. We've gained a new trait. Warrior. For Lord Philippe. He's gained more melee attack, weapon strength. And at Bitterstone Mine, we can build up our defenses again. I now own an entire province. Having Realm of Chivalry would be great just because of how expensive things are, but good thing I have a lot of money. Okay, at level 21. Let's give to you now Arcane Conduit. Enjoy your Arcane Conduit. For research, what should I pick up today? Steel Furnaces as I wanted before. That means all of my knights would have more armor, 8 more armor. From income, we'll gain 15% more income, so maybe getting industry buildings is better in the late game. I'll have to really look at the percentages and see. But either way, that's a lot of money coming in. Renee is level 4 too. We'll put a point over into specialists. We're trying to make sure that she's able to perform on the campaign
Lord
field.
of Bretonnian.
And I've already given you that talisman. Very nice. Okay, let's go over to... Where are you at, my friend? Ah, you're back over here, right? Rebuilding. Getting new knights. I'm going to give you that locket. Yeah. It's not an active ability, and those can be nice. Yeah, if you look at it, Lord Louis of Brent is one of the fastest riders in the world that we have. Let's now get ready for a new turn. An incursion, you say? Oh no, what will I do? It's only a few orcs. I suppose I'll go kill them. Goodbye now. Thank you for the training, though. It's fantastic. We cannot replenish on the field. Oh, here's another little army. They've got to go. Farewell, Thograt.
Very well, I go.
Another orc unit and group destroyed. At level 29, let's put a point into Stand Your Ground. I've been waiting to get that forever. Later, I want to try to get Master of Battle, then a few of the upgrades up here if I can. It'll be difficult, but we can try. Now, Caesar. I doubt you can go after. No, you cannot. I will not let you do that, but I will let you come over here to the east. As we can see, there are orcs left, though the dwarves are pushing back down. It looks like we may have broken the orcs back. My push here, our crusade to take the Badlands, really did work out. They don't own a lot anymore. Do we have to continue for a bit more? We absolutely do. Okay. Here's what we can do then. Well, it really depends on what we need up here. We have plenty of control in Ekron. Could use a garrison. These mines are okay. They're not really that handy. You'll be ready. How many turns? 2 more turns, Lord Louis. Very good. Dragonhorn Mines. You don't really need too much more. West Border Princess, you need that landed estate for more money. You need a Cathedral of the Lady. Then we can get Grail Guardians if we so choose to. Yeah, I like that. We can take that then. And Adeline Mountains. Ah, you're of a proper rank now to do something. Whatever shall I have you do? Well, there's really not too much for you to do. I'm limited in my building choices, but we'll take up better walls. That's what I'll do. Can I actually tax over here? Well, could, but we'll leave it alone again. It might be time to send a few of you back home. I haven't decided yet. That's a little bit of money. Doesn't really add up too much.
You have of me?
Renee, let's go. Go to Valaya's Sorrow. Yeah, we may have broken the orcs.
My reputation precedes me.
It's very likely. At level 12, let's put a point over into stand your ground. Wanted to make sure that I got all of my things back there, but now we're good and ready. Sir John is able to upgrade all of his late tier soldiers. And Sir John's going to move back over to Myrmidons. For now.
Very well, if you insist.
We'll need the love and help.
Fate is my honor.
Bitterstone Mine is very unhappy. What about down here? Right. Things are very unhappy again. I don't even want to tax you up north in Ekron. Leave it alone for now. We want them to become happier as time proceeds. But in the southern Badlands, we'll be taking Gorgazon, Agro Migdal, two difficult locations to hold on to. I'd rather invade from the west. Let's see then. Himri, what can I do to you? Let's find out. What can I do to him? Well, there's a bowman of Orion. They're somehow still alive. You're rank 4 power. You have 5 settlements total. You're allied to no one. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we have another one to fight. The Court of Liberas. They're trading with Dwarven factions. Oh dear, don't make me. They're allied to Karak Azul. Now that is not a good thing. They're not part of my goal, but we'll see what happens later on. You hate vampires. Well, at least you have vampires. My goal was to cleanse the desert. That'll be my only goal for right now. If there's a future goal later, we'll see. But for now, I have one goal. Krogzorn owns a bit of land. Huh, good for them. The Greenskins still have a bit. Estelia took Kuraz. Let them do so. Wazhampa Gitwrench is having a bad day too. Darman Pure is not ready to come back. Call against invaders can be issued again, and so it will. They go after him. Let's find out. 42%. Hey, you did it. He's dead. Darman stomped on him. Cool. Alright, let's put a point over into hard to hit. We gotta make you durable in combat. Lord Philippe? Let's go to, let's see. Karak 8 Peaks would be the location to take, wouldn't it? I could buy the rest of the locations if I want the eastern Badlands. It's an idea. Ooh, the undead are still alive. I wonder how they're performing up north. Really have no idea. Not a lot of factions hate me. I've killed most of them. Those who hate me have died. Interesting, I know. Call against invaders once more. Okay, now we can move further. John, let's get you out of here. It's time for you to move down here, I think, back home. Yeah. Get you to do that. And Lord Louis, you're a bit late. It's okay, though. Bitterstone Mine, Stone Tower Mine. Which location do I want? I'm going to upgrade that town. I should really lower. If we've got the control, I'm going to lower things and just save my money for now until we spend more here. But Lord Philippe can move over to Valaya Sorrow. Or to Karak 8 Peaks, which can be used to make a lot of money. That's another choice. Renee, let's try to get you to come after this orc army. Try to block it. You did it. Now you're level 5. I'm going to let you cleanse corruption while you're out here. Next, we want to look at another hero, Sir Caesar. He'll come on down too. Ah, the dwarves are about to retake Valaya Sorrow. Nope, I'm not going to spend money there, not yet. And I think I'm done with my turn after we look at a few other locations. Yeah, down here they're very unhappy. Coast of Araby have a few issues going on. Cedar Mountain needs a new building. I'm going to build that smithy, right. I want to upgrade that to max. And we've got Grizguts. He's got some powerful creatures on his side. That's unnerving. Let's go build these tall walls. There, now we're done. Now Teclis has rejoined his brother in Lothern. Good for you. Crush of one finger, uses one finger to steal some technology. And Lord Philippe, let's bring you over here to Karak 8 Peaks. Maybe we can take it and make a lot of gold. Or we could use it as an outpost over to the east. You know, I wanted to go back home, but Galbaraz will have a rebellion soon. Lord Louis will have to go help them out.
My strength and wisdom are
We're still bringing you back home. Don't you fret.
taking my lead.
We'll bring you to Fort Origo. Let's recruit or build up a royal menagerie after I decrease the cost of it with my realm of chivalry. And over here, let's upgrade a few other buildings. Done and done. Okay, Adelan Mountains, you need a coaching inn. Take that. I'm out of money. Wait, hold on. Before I'm out of money, I've got to use my agents. We want them to level up. I know I do. Here's one orc army.
They breathe their last.
I feel like them confederating brought really their downfall. They had too many fronts to fight on at that point. They were doing well until they began to... Well, I mean, I fought them in major fights that changed up everything, but still... You're too tired to get him, I see. We'll put a point over into Bow Seeker.
My deeds are legend.
And I'll move you somewhere. I haven't really decided yet. I know there's undead up north, but our allies are doing just fine. We're getting more chivalry. Currently, I have enough chivalry. It's better for me to keep the buff, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. A Lord Recruit rank goes up. If I get all that chivalry, Lord Recruit rank +5. So many good things. And also, 90% chance for the Green Knight to appear in settlement defense battles. I haven't had too many settlement defense battles, not like in other campaigns. We've been on the offensive, going on crusades non-stop. A rogue army is now attacking our ally. I've got to honor my treaty. We could lose the location because of it, though. Kislev and Bretonnian have allied, too. Interesting. I wonder if there's a great war going on up there. I have no idea.
Blessings
Well, John,
of the
you're back.
lady be upon you.
Enjoy your
Yes?
time back. We're gaining more corruption over time. What is going on? I don't rightly know. It's got to be some army nearby. Over in Pyrus or Coffer? No, I suppose not. Could it be a fleet? I don't think fleets can do that, but... I mean, I'll figure it out, eventually. Let's go look around again. Got more money to spend. Fort Origo. Finally, I can build my royal menagerie. I've been waiting on that one for a long time. Badlands, I know that you're waiting on a new building. Let's get... I could grab a tap room. It's really not perfect, but we could do that. And now, our good Lord, Lord Louis, is ready to move over here to help out. He's got many new knights. A lot of them. Questing knights and knights of the realm. They are very large in size. Oh my god, the orcs have rallied up. We don't have an outpost. It's Black Crag up north. Understood.
I shall diminish this garrison.
You did it, good job. Now you're level 5. Let's put a point to Blade Master. It's time for that.
Noble.
I'm going to correct 8 peaks and take it easily, thankfully. Easy enough. A Fencer's Blades. Now that was too much in my favor. I feel like that would have been a waste of time. We can begin to prepare for a new war very soon. Oh, we do get more replenishment out here. Very nice. Okay. Well, we begin at tier 4. We've got a Duchy's War Host costing me money. I can keep it still. I have no walls. You know what? I'm going to keep on building what I'm building right now. We're just going to wait here for a minute. But I now have Kruk 8 peaks. I won't tax it. And we can wait here. I could even begin to buy up all the lands over in the Eastern Badlands if I so chose to. Then, we could unite completely a lot of lands. Eastern Badlands, we could unite, what? The Southern Badlands, and over here would be the Western Badlands. Yeah, I think I want all of the Badlands for me alone. They'll have to deal with it for now. I've got a lot of gold in. They cannot say no to gold. I almost said nay. Nay to gold. Alright, Sophia. Let's put a point over into the dwellings below. Not really my favorite ability, but I'll still upgrade it. You've already gotten him. Level 23, let's put a point over into Master of Battle. A Master of Battle is a warrior and leader of unparalleled valor, having fought in dozens of battles and whose military prowess is beyond question. There, that's a great buff to have. Unfortunately, Renee's been killed. Now we have an Oath of Vengeance to follow up on. I can't leave until the orcs are gone. Who now? The beast catches. Well, I know where I'll be going. I've got a large garrison. Good luck with that, man.
Guardian.
But John can travel down anyway.
Onward.
We've got
My
time.
reputation precedes me.
Okay, let's have a look. Lord Louis,
My strength and wisdom
I don't
are
really
yours.
want you to go inside of that location. I would rather you destroy the area. If you
Defender of
could.
the weak.
Darmond Appear, let's bring you down to Agrul Migdal.
Death is assured.
You could kill that. Okay, you didn't. We'll try again later. Poor Renee, she was trying very hard to do well. Who killed her? Randy Cracktooth. Ah, he finally did it. Okay. Well, let's build our grazing pastures for more replenishment while we're out here. Let's build up our basic walls, and we can have a tap room as well for public order.
My reputation precedes me.
Alright, damsel. Let's put a point over into Comet of Cassandora. Joy. There's not too much more for me to do right now. We're just currently preparing for a new fight. Oh, we could certainly use more public order, though. Let's change it up to venerate the lady. We need that. That'll do it. Things have now changed. Chaos is now here. We'll have to take care of them down here. Up north, we can leave it to other champions, but we have a goal. One goal. Sir John, let's bring you down.
Moving out.
Good thing we finished up our crusade, or nearly. We've got a little bit more to handle, but we're about to be done. Lord Philippe, let's put a point over into, let's see here, who is close to a higher rank? Your peasantry. Okay. We can put it into the peasant's duty. Take that. Much better. Now they have a 15% physical resistance in battle. That's going to help a lot.
Honor and duty.
Caesar, let's go after Azhag.
And the blackguards.
You did it. Good work. Okay, we'll put a point into devastating charge. Lord Louis of Brent, I wanted to fight that war. You'll wait here, of course, but we've got a new battle to fight. And I wonder, is there anyone new for me to trade with? Let's have a look. Oh no. Not a new soul. That's okay. Western Badlands, can I tax you yet? I cannot. It won't work out for me. Let's upgrade Dragonhorn Mines. Eastern Badlands, you're a bit happier, yeah. There's no money for you to make. None. Well, let's get rid of the Duchy's Warhost. We don't need that here. The Pegasus Airy, I'll keep. It increases my cap. Grunty Mongol, I'll upgrade that too. And Eastern Outpost. Let's build up your windmill. We can finally upgrade that farm.
Protector of the
Okay,
realm.
John, let's destroy that rogue army. They've got some large creatures that we can get rid of. They're at a very high rank too. Rank 8, rank 7. Then,
Valiant
Lord Philippe,
for the lion.
it is time for you to attack Azhag again. Lord Philippe has another battle to fight. He's done well so far, but his journey doesn't end quite yet. We have another greenskin army to fight, and he will fight them all. Let's have a look at who's presented before us right now in a more strategic view because they're much further out. Our goal is to move up just a little bit. Let's have a more strategic look of the battle at hand. My artillery is now beginning to attack their archers, and back here I've got my knights waiting in reserve. They'll be moving off to the flank. My enemies have 4 mounted groups total, 2 groups of archers, 1 charrier archer group, which doesn't really do a lot of damage. So whenever my artillery strikes, they should advance, and then we can respond to them. Of course, I've got to be mindful. Those boar biggins are quite durable. They take quite some time to kill. So we will draw them to us. They'll move in. They're going to try to flank me on each side. My knights will respond appropriately. Hopefully, my halberds will be able to catch those mounted boar biggins, but we're going to find out if that is possible or not. They're still moving. That artillery is striking. Let's go back in now. You can see where my formation is at right now as we attack. the orcs are way over here. If I can weaken any of their archers, that means I can destroy their archers with my own quickly. After that, I can focus on other units too. Ashag is here. He's bringing in the boys. They're back in town already. He's already lost a few battles to me, but he's not going to give up. He's a very stubborn orc. Here they come now. Pretty soon, we'll be ready to challenge all of them. The boar biggins are on the way. My archers are currently hitting their archers. These guys will drop quickly. They're lightly armored. It only takes a few sustained volleys and they begin to drop like goblin flies. Godflies. Much like that. Savage orcs are no joke. They deal so much damage, they've got to go now. They're already charging in. My damsel has many debuffing abilities. Curse of the Midnight Wind. She's got a Tormentor Sword to debuff foes to keep them from moving. And you can see that already Lord Philippe has charged in, taking the brunt of their assault. He's here to prove himself. Everyone has got to prove themselves in every battle. Not one battle, not once, not twice, but every time. For the lady, for your fellow brothers, whoever. You can see now that the orcs are taking extensive damage. So far, there's not too much happening to us. That Wind Blast went right through their formation. She's already debuffing them. Right over here. Let's zoom out a little bit. And apologize for that. Ashag is here. And while he's attacking, we can keep on looking around. Let's zoom out real quick. My knights on the right flank are tearing up their boar biggins, or their boar boys, whichever variant they have. My foot squires are moving in to flank more orcs. My archers are continuing to assault any who remain in the rear of the orc formation. Unfortunately, it looks like some boar biggins were able to make it to my catapult. They're being debuffed by our damsel. She has so many tools to weaken our foes. She's a great asset to have. My halberds were unable to keep up. It's why sometimes I like to keep them very close to my formation, because they can easily be outmaneuvered. Usually they are not. Usually my enemies fall right into them, but that time they did not do so. We have more orcs over here to worry about now. We're still fighting and holding. They've charged in right from behind, killing a few of my infantrymen. Our damsel continues to fight. Ashag is using magic too. Foul sorcery. He's fighting in the midst of my archers who are trying to move to a new position, though those boar biggins are still running over my ranks like little pig tanks. Many of them begin to break. You can see already that Lord Philippe has won that portion of the battle. There are many other parts to fight. On this right flank, they're still holding strong. They're not breaking right now. They're really holding. Here comes more foot squires right in from behind. Over here, my knights are attacking other groups like that chariot group, making sure that they cannot attack after they're out of arrows. And already more infantry is being brought back here to take care of those boar biggins who remain. Halberds too. And while that is going on, we can see that he's using foul magic on Lord Philippe. But he breaks. He breaks and he loses to Lord Philippe, who's already fought many, many battles at this point. Look at him. He stands alone. We do not. And even Sir Gaston II. No, that's really not his name. We need a new name for our other girl, Relique, Relique, whichever one you prefer. But now we get to chase down all the orcs who remain. They have broken. The battle is won. There are very few who will be able to stomach a fight after this battle. Now we can heal up and get after Black Crag. If we can take it. If another faction takes it, so be it. I'm only here to finish off the Greenskins, as we've got more important threats in the future to worry about. It was a fairly bloody battle. As you can see, we've taken some extensive damage. Even my damsel has taken damage. My knights have done quite well. My other units were hurt, but We won. No one was wiped out too. Let's finish them all off. The battle is over. Nice victory. They were tricky, but we managed to win. Again, we lost over 500 men in that battle.
Going forth.
Now to finally get rid of you.
Protector of the realm.
Oh, I can't reach you. We'll have to wait then. Thank you to all of you who have been watching. Patrons, thank you for supporting me. And look forward to a new part very soon. Tomorrow even.